Yo, what is up everyone? It's Zen Gaming back at it. Alright, so if you download the template, zombie shooter kit, then as soon as you try and open it, you're gonna see that it's gonna give you some errors and issues and stuff. So this is basically just a quick tutorial on how to get the template to work. So I will leave a link down in the description for all of the stuff you need to be able to open this template. Alright, so the first one is you need to go on Fab, but like I said, I will leave a link to this, and then just claim this. And as soon as you have this, then you just go to your library on the Epic Games launcher, and you tell it to install this to the version that you're using of the template. So, which is 5.5, because that's what the template is made for. But obviously, if you see this in the future, or it's 5.6 or UE6 or whatever the case is, just install it to the version of the template that you're using. Alright, so as soon as that is done, so I've already installed it, so I don't need to install it again. Alright, so then you get here. This is now where you need to enable the plugin and stuff. I will also leave a link down in the description to the documentation on how to do the upgrade. Because sometimes if it fails, then you need to build the project from source. So we're going to see now if the project, well, if the template goes through and it doesn't give any issues, then we are fine. Then, I mean, we don't have to do it. But if it does give issues, then I am going to build it from source and I'll show you guys how to do it. Alright, so it's already installed to the engine and all of that. So basically what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna open up the project. So this is a fresh brand new re-download project now. So I'm just waiting for it to open up because it needs to give me something in the lines of um, this is missing, or you know. So I'm just waiting for it. So let's just wait for it. I'm sorry, with this new latest OBS update, for some odd reason, I can't pause the video while I'm waiting for something to happen. So I do apologize if this video is going to be a bit long, but I will try and hurry it up. So I'm just waiting for it to open. Alright, there we go. Okay, so obviously, as you guys can see, the following modules are missing or built with a different engine. So obviously, if you didn't enable that, well, if you didn't install the async plugin, then it's going to tell you that it needs that as well. So all you can basically do here is just say yes, and it should compile and the project should basically open up. So let's see what happens. So I'm doing this real time, no edits, no cuts. So you guys can see how actually easy it is to um, open up the project. But obviously sometimes you are going to get errors, and that's where you have to rebuild it from source. Oh yes, and just something else that I want to add. Sorry, I'm still waiting for it to open up. So it's building in the background at the moment. That's why it's taking a while. But like I said, I don't want to stop the video and continue anything. I want you guys to basically see what it does in real time. basically. So as soon as something happens or it opens up, but obviously it opens up on my other screen, I will bring it to the screen that you guys are seeing, and you guys can see what happens. Alright, so there we go. As you guys can see, it's busy building. But obviously you're gonna need to enable the Chaos Vehicle plugin as well. I kind of forgot about that. But it should be enabled by default as soon as you open up the project. So that should be enabled by default. Okay, then I just want to show you guys. So this is what I will leave in the description. This is from the developer himself. So obviously it tells you they enable required plugins, which is the async loading screen plugin, and required for vehicle is the Chaos Vehicle plugin. And then obviously this is what you guys see what I did, opening up the project for the first time. Then click yes to rebuild all of the modules. Then if it fails, make sure Visual Studio 2022 is installed with the C++ toolchain. If you haven't, right click the U project. The U project is basically this. So what the developer is basically saying, you need to go, yeah, you need to open it up. So obvious, well, you can go generate Visual Studio project files again, and then yes, okay, any case, once it's generated, the SLN file in the Visual Studio and build a project manually from the build solution menu. Once successful, you launch the project via the U project file or from the Epic Games launcher. So, but theoretically, it should not fail. Because I've done this before with the previous time that I opened up the template, and it didn't fail at all. So it should build, it should work, as you know, as soon as you know you've done everything correctly. um I'm sorry that English is not really my native language, so I do apologize if you guys don't really understand what I'm trying to say or whatever the case might be, but I'm trying. But yes, so obviously I don't think I'm gonna need to build it from source now, because as you guys can see, it's working. But I did speak to someone that said it gave issues. So if it gives issues, let me know down below in the comments or join the Discord. Again, I will leave a link down in the description to the Discord. Join the Discord and you can speak to me, you can speak to the developer, or you can just generally just ask in the Discord for help, and I'm sure there will be someone that you know that can help if you guys are struggling to open up the project. But yes, as you guys can see, start building, it's building. Um, so I'm just waiting for it to go in so I can show you guys. So yes, this video is going to be a bit long because like I said, at the moment I can't pause the video on OBS anymore. I've got no idea why, but previously you were able to pause the video, and yes. And like I said, I'm not gonna sit and edit this video because I want you guys to see it in real time. Alright, so I'm just gonna mute my mic again and I'll give you an update as soon as something happens. Alright, that was actually very quick. So just as soon as I muted my mic, the project is opening up. So yes, everything is working. This template is definitely gonna work now. It's not gonna have any issues. Yeah. So obviously as soon as you are inside of the template, then you need to go to edit plugins, and you need to go enable the async loading screen plugin. That's very important. You guys are going to need to enable it, and then you need to restart the editor, but I'll show you guys real time. So again, I do apologize for the video being a bit long. So I'm just waiting for something to happen again, and then I will update you guys again. So yes, I'm gonna mute my mic then, and as soon as something happens or if it's done, then I will enable my mic again. It's almost done, guys. It's almost done. Sorry if you guys see that I see the screen disappearing and doing stuff like that. I'm busy on my other screen at the moment while I'm waiting. I do apologize for it taking so long, guys. Obviously, Unreal Engine and the game isn't, well, the project is installed on my SSD, so obviously Unreal is just being Unreal. It takes a while to open up, so I do apologize about that, but it's at least already 71%, so it's getting there. And I can't stress this enough, guys. Um, it's better to use the latest version of Unreal Engine with this. So at the moment, it's Unreal Engine 5.5.4. So if I can suggest, use the same for the template. Because if you use 5.3 or 5.4 or whatever, the template might give issues. I don't know. I have not tested it yet because I don't have the other editors installed. I always like to go for the latest. So just so you guys know. We're getting there, guys. It's already 90%. It's getting there. Alright, now I'm just waiting for the project to open up. Okay, it opened up on my main screen. I'm sorry, guys. Just waiting for the project. It's lagging a little bit, but it's because obviously it's just opening up and it's compiling shaders. But I will show you guys now. Okay, there we go. So obviously, as you guys can see, the project is open. So then after this, you go to edit, you go to plugins. And this is very important. So search for async and make sure you enable it. That's very important. And then, yeah, it's just gonna ask you to restart. And then, yes, the project's open. There we go. So let me go out of here quickly. So obviously, if it give you any issues, you see this SLN. So you open up that SLN, then you open it with Visual Studio. Okay. Okay, I'm just waiting for it to open up quickly. Okay, I'm just waiting for it to load because obviously it opens on my main screen. Sorry, I see it. It says it can't load. I've got no idea why. Hold on. Let me just do this quickly. I think I think it's because um I think it's because oh man then okay, let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, let's generate the project files quickly. They should already been done because the project did open up, but I'm just redoing it. You know, just to keep it easy. But so like I said, I want you guys to see all of this in real time. So the video is gonna be a bit long, but that's the way it is, guys. If you work with Unreal Engine, you know the pain of stuff taking forever to load. Alright, I'm gonna mute my mic again. As soon as this is done, I'll unmute and we can go further. It's getting there. It's getting there slowly but surely. Alright, there we go. So it's done. Alright, so theoretically, here's the SLN. So let's open it up again. Open. Okay, there we go. Let's see if it picks up now. There we go. Loading project. So it's getting there. I have no idea why it opens it up, but it doesn't. Okay, let's just wait for it because obviously it's frozen, so it's doing something in the background. Okay, you guys don't have to worry about putting it on development. Okay, for some odd reason, I think it's because I already opened up the build tools cannot be found, install Visual. Oh, wait, it's okay, it's something on my end. Okay, I'm gonna end the video here, then I'll install the latest one and I'll redo a video explaining it. Alright, but then that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.